infested with enemies. But it's the only road to Mount Fuji. You couldn't have teleported us somewhere a little cooler?
Don't be such a baby. This guy looks pretty comfortable.
Hey, where's my alien donkey?
We've lost contact with Omega Team. Omega Team, please respond.
Okay then. I guess that's my ride.
All this trouble for 2 kids, I tell ya. Huh? There he is!
Hey, it's me, DeoGenZ. Welcome back to Sin and Punishment Star Successor. Welcome to my least favorite level of the game. I despise this level so much. Oh, and there's going to be so many jump cuts. I just know it. Hey, enough with your flamethrowers and grenades. Can you not do that? So, even though we can fly, you know, we have no troubles doing that. In order to get across this desert, I guess in good timing is what the idea here is, by abducting one of their crafts, which they don't seem to appreciate. They're pretty adamant about not letting us take this machine of theirs, but since they already failed and let us grab it, they're going to do their best at remediation. So they're chucking grenades, hurling explosives at us by that large, whatever the fuck that is, annoyance. Just call it that. Oh, shit. What is that? Ah! Giant sand cat! Wow, so we're just walking around this thing's litter box? No! Phew. Ah, crap. Saberhook Keeper. Oh, great. Yeah, because we didn't have enough to deal with these faulty fucking controls of this machine. Now, see, what I don't like about this level is how hard it is to navigate with this thing. It constantly runs up against the side, if you're not careful, like I'm doing right now. Don't! Bad kitty. Bad kitty. No! And it's very hard to do our barrel rolls that we're accustomed to, because you can only go left and right, and I just haven't had a lot of practice in doing this, so whenever I try it, I end up running into another one of the enemy's onslaughts. Fuck you, bastard. Yeah, so as I said, not a whole lot of room for error here. You can only go left and right. Oh, you could do that jump too. Shit, I completely forgot that. I don't even know how useful the jump is. Yeah, really not useful in this fight. I can assure you of that much. I don't know, maybe if we... Oh, okay, you can jump over his tail. That's cool. That's neat. That's a good strategy to use. Definitely one I should have been using before. Leave me alone, kitty! Don't you have a ball of yarn somewhere? I guess that's us. Why did you shoot fire too? Your giant claws and enormous size is not enough. You have to shoot fireballs. Let me guess. You're going to shoot lasers from the sand, aren't you? Oh, shit. What is he doing? No, he's pooping on us. He's pooping sand on us with his tail. What a bitch. What a bitch. Oh, my goodness. We are so close to death. I don't want to do this over, kitty. Listen, you're going to have to die. Sorry, this is just the way the game's played. You need to beat it. Go back to the desert from whence you came. Talk to the Sphinx. I don't care. Just leave me the fuck alone. Go! Yes. Uh-oh. That was a strange animation. He's like, I'm just going to sidestep without any movement. Just body move to the side now. Okay. That might be the most frightening thing about that cat. He can dodge physics. Or at least not make any physical sense in his movements. So now it's back to these douchebags. The ones who want to chuck a bunch of grenades and missiles at us. I don't appreciate this in the least bit. Although, I wonder if you... What the hell is that? Don't tell me we have to fight a desert eel, too. Oh, damn. I really don't want to fight that thing. I really don't. I really don't. I don't. Okay, awesome jump. Oh, those are skeletons. Oh, that's bad to run into. Jump! Okay, so those are mines. Establish that. Those are not fucking speed boosts. My poor evasion skills are gonna kill us first before these idiots do. Oh, shit. Just... Jump! That's what I'm talking about. This freaking sand glider, whatever you want to call it, is very difficult to maneuver. Or maybe I'm making it more difficult than it actually is. Seriously, if you have this game, post a video response of you totally kicking my ass in score and everything. Oh shit, that thing was gonna fire something. It is firing something at us. Boulders! Ah, Colorado, hey. No. I don't want to fight you, sand thing. Sand eel, sand worm. Sand pain in my side. Why don't you attack these guys, huh? They were in the desert way before I was. Why you gotta go after me? Huh? I just don't see it to be fair. So keep blasting. I mean, that's about all you can do since you're not having any choice of how fast you move through the level. I mean, you never really do have that choice in this game, though, do you? Because it's all on rails. This is just a different way that it can be on rails. And it's one that I don't very much prefer. When they fire missiles at you, feel free to try and take better aim than I did and try and bounce back like rubber the missiles they send towards you. Oh, shit. What the hell is this thing? It's our next commander, the Vulture Keeper. Okay, so we fought a saber-toothed sand tiger and now a sandy, leathery-looking vulture. The worst elements of the desert brought forth. I don't know if there's mountain lions in the desert, but I know there are here in Colorado, and Colorado is very much like a desert. If you go out far enough away from the mountains, you get to these very plain-like structures, just plains, nothing on it. And you can find coyotes, and I don't think mountain lions are there, but definitely in this desert, there are those annoying saber-tooth keepers. Although I think this guy's a lot easier to take on, simply because he's up in the air. With that saber-tooth guy, he was on the same track as you, and although this bird has a lot more projectiles, I find it easier to dodge between them. I wonder if you could jump over that like a giant laser jump rope. Maybe. Might be worth trying. And since it does shoot so many projectiles, I highly recommend using the A lock-on feature of this game. That was a poor-ass dodge, because it will allow you to move around. It's already difficult to move in medium. And, oh, I know why else this is such an easier time than I had with the Tiger. For some reason, I mean, I guess it's still possible, but maybe it's just the way that we're looking at the bird and the inversion of the track. Good, fuck you. Well, you're not dead either, huh? Alright, at least you had a better animation than the Tiger. But in that fight, we didn't so much run into the walls, like I was just screeching up against there. Yeah, but I found that during the Tiger battle, every fucking second, it was not so much fighting the Tiger as it was looking out for the walls. Alright, those Mighty Morphin jet things that like to be walker skater laser draggers on the field, they're going to try and entrap you between their legs and zap you with their lasers. So what you want to do is shoot back their missiles by meleeing them, and of course that takes good targeting, so if you miss, that sucks like I just did there, but you can also kind of redeem yourself in that case with a charge shot, Fuck! No redemption here. Charge shot is cooling down. And still those giant sandworm things are popping out of the ground. It makes me nervous. Oh, crap. Going to an entire field of them. No! Okay, at the last minute, right before they want to chomp down on you, whatever the hell these cactus look-alike things are, that's when you do your sidestep, because it's not so much a barrel roll as it is a quick move to the side. Now, this is another situation where it doesn't give you a whole lot of space to maneuver. So the small periods of time of which you can, I think it's not a good thing to lock onto these guys here. You take out a lot more by just shooting across the sky. They're all enemy planes. But, you know, it's a point of trying to make the most of the least amount of space that you have, and limited movement too, since you are lacking an entire plane of evasion which you were used to having not too long ago. The fact that you can't flip up or flip down really does take a lot of the evasive powers of Issa out of your control. This is a runway full of mines. That fucking sucked. So try and jump over as many as you can, and if possible, blast some. This way your jump can be not so huge, and you'll still be okay.
At this speed, we'll reach Mount Fuji in no time.
Great! So as if those two annoying-ass enemies weren't bad enough on their own, Griffin Keeper comes to play. And holy fuck is this thing powerful. Yeah, this guy has a multitude of attacks, and he changes them based on what you've destroyed of himself thus far. This is the easiest of his moves that he just did there to dodge. He basically just has these large circles going around the screen, and you gotta flip around to avoid them. Thankfully, we can fight him in the air, so we've got full range of evasive powers back at our disposal. But, yeah, what is this, fucking Zoids? Why are they combining all of a sudden? That's the last thing I want to see, is all the enemies starting to combine to make even more gruesome forces. Oh, man, that... Oh, jeez. I don't want to see it. Now look at his left wing there. You'll notice that the yellow orb of the vulture has been blown out, and that limits his moves slightly. See? So instead of 2 of those giant orbs, you've got 1. And the key in this battle is to not have all those orbs destroyed. I know, it sounds kind of counterintuitive, because you'd think, oh, you know, take as much damage out of every... God, no! Oh, shit. I didn't want that to happen. Try to take as much damage out of any piece of him that you can, right? Wrong. Because if you destroy the vulture wings, what he'll resort to is this death spiral. I don't know if he's going to do it. I really hope not, because I've died countless times to that death spiral, and so many takes have been done of this one fucking boss because he does that death spiral. And it basically is just him whisking around the screen in every which direction, and no matter what you do, no matter which way you try to evade him, you just can't escape. When it comes to those claw slashes, get right out of the way as soon as he starts to come down with it. But the way that you prevent blowing up that orb, the other eagle, or the other vulture orb, is by not shooting him when he's blasting out that maneuver, because that's the only time you can actually damage them unless you specifically target them during the match. So only charge shot him when he's not doing that move, unless he's really close to death like that, in which case, blast the fuck away.
You want some more of this, kitty cat?
Oh, wait, he said... I could be wrong, but I think he's taken a liking to us. Must be the first time he's met someone stronger than himself.
Ha. Oh yeah? Well, you pack quite a punch yourself, big guy.
Isa, our friend says he'll take us to Mount Fuji.